How the past affects your current dating life and why are you not attracting a millionaire husband? So let's talk about why you can attract a millionaire husband and how the past affects your future. So you ladies know my journey. I was attracting really low effort broke guys, right? Like really low effort and broke and like the guy wouldn't even want to buy me a $1 water bottle. And I just felt so unsupported and like I felt like all of those men are completely useless, completely like, oh, I don't need all of that. And I learned about dating and relationships, and this is really important. Yeah, it's important to learn. But I read all of the books. I took so many courses. Knowledge is part of the transformation, so don't get me wrong. One reason why my clients and I were successful in dating relationships was because of the knowledge, but it's just not enough. Yeah, so I was reading all of the books. I was trying my best. I was taking courses. I was doing so much, and yet my reality didn't change. And tell me, ladies, in the comments, who feels same, that you're trying really a lot, you're reading a lot of books, you have knowledge, you've been reading the rules, but your reality doesn't change. You keep attracting the same type of men. Maybe it's not a broke guy, but maybe it's a guy who's unavailable for marriage. Maybe it's a guy who's kind of rude, who gives you this sense of insecurity because he's always looking for another, playing with other women or something like that. And the number one reason why you keep attracting the same type of men and why I attracted the same type of men is conditionings and trauma from the childhood and from past relationships. And as I was like reading so much, I was trying my best. I was like, okay, I'm gonna level up. I'm gonna have a great guy, maybe even an affluent man, like all of those beautiful things. I was really giving my best, but nothing changed. I was even working with multiple coaches back then, and they just couldn't help me. They just couldn't help me because it was just talking coaching or talking therapy. It was just knowledge. But I needed to work on my subconscious, on those deep roots of childhood trauma, of childhood conditionings, in order for my reality to change. And that was the missing piece that I couldn't figure out for years, literally years. Okay. And once I found this, once I added like subconscious trauma healing, subconscious somatic healing. Once I added like the subconscious work to my kind of like life start things started shifting. Yeah, so things started shifting for me, and I was able to have a shift in my life. I was able to earn more money. I was able to attract loving men. I was able to attract men who were really supportive, kind, respectful, who saw my needs and my desires. And it only happened when I added that subconscious healing into my self-development journey. And this is what I learned. I studied that for multiple years. And this is what I'm using as well in my one-on-one coaching. So if you are my client and we are working on your dating life, we are working on how you can get a millionaire's proposal. If I see there are some subconscious blockages, I'm able to guide you through a process which will take away those subconscious blockages, and suddenly your reality like shifts. It feels like magic, but there's actually science behind it. Yeah. And that is why literally 100% of my clients are successful, because we work with the subconscious. And if you only work with the conscious mind, just 5%, it takes a lot of self discipline for people to apply the knowledge. And even like the smartest people, disciplined people, it's just really hard. It takes very long time. But when we work with the subconscious, I have clients within a month or two got engagement. Like all of my clients' lives, even if they work with me just for a few months, it changes, it shifts. Finally, it shifts because we work on the subconscious, yeah. And if you feel like you feel stuck in your dating life and you would like to attract a loving man, a loving, affluent, caring man into your life who's ready for commitment, and you feel stuck, you feel like you tried alone for a long time, you feel like that you've been reading a lot, but it's just not enough, reach out to me for a free first call. The spots are super limited. But I can already like talk to you and see those blockages. I'm trained to do this since years. It all started because I wanted answers for myself. But then I was realizing, wow, this is amazing. I need to learn about it and I need to like help other beautiful ladies with this as well. Yeah. And so if you think you need more support and you wanna, have my my opinion about the situation and like the strategy for you, just reach out to me. You can send me a DM on Facebook, on Instagram, or you can just book a free first love audit call. So don't be shy, just reach out. It's completely free, but the spots are also very limited, okay? And I'm not always offering that. So right now it's your time. And what I just kind of want to give you with this video is that your reality can change no matter how long you've been in one reality that you didn't like, it can change. Yeah, so I was born into a family where I felt very unsupported, and the masculine energy wasn't very strong. So I felt chronically ignored and abandoned for my needs and desires. And there was basically a lot of low effort treatment and inability. And guess what? This was my blueprint. This was the conditioning, this was the trauma that I carried with me. And no wonder I was attracting those low effort broke guys who were incapable. Incapable of being there emotionally to seeing my needs and desires. Incapable of being there financially. Yeah, this is what I keep attracting. And only when I really looked deep inside, when I looked into the roots and healed the roots, my reality shifted like that. So every time right now I'm not happy with something in my reality, before even I take action, before I even learn, this is the first thing I do. I work with coaches, with healers that have the ability to help me transform inside out, who go really deep, not just superficial tips and tricks. There's time and space for that too. Those tips and tricks are important too. But like the first thing I always do, the foundation, is doing the subconscious inner work. It's like imagine you have 100 people. 5 people are like pulling this direction, 95 this direction. If I train my subconscious 95% to pull in this direction, life is so easy. Changes come so fast. Next level comes so fast. Yeah. And when I worked on my subconscious and I was able to release the past and embody the new identity of being fully supported, fully loved, limitlessly even supported, that's the beauty. We can like kind of like embody whatever you want. I started attracting this within myself. Yeah, I leveled up within myself. So I was able to support myself like limitlessly. I really raised my own masculine side, right? Like we also have a masculine side within us. And I also started to attract really top 1% masculine men who are available for marriage, available to love me, available to support me. And it was just such a beautiful experience to see this level up within myself and, to have the honor to guide my clients since years as well. And I'm always so touched by this. And at this point, I feel like everybody knows this, but No, I didn't know this for many, many years. I was looking for answers. I hired so many coaches. I didn't know this. So if you take one thing from this video and you feel like my reality is the way it is, anything I do, nothing changes, we might need to look into the subconscious and do some subconscious work so that your reality actually does change because it's available to you. Yeah. Solutions are available to you. And if you want to attract your loving man this year, you want to be engaged this year, you want to be open to love, and you have felt stuck, just simply reach out to me. Let's have a chat. Um, I will already look in your situation, what you can do next to go to the next step. Okay. Everything is in the description box. My email, the link for the free call, or you can just DM me. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you being here. And let me know in the comments if you ever felt like you're doing everything that you can, but nothing is moving. Let me know if you had a situation like that. Okay. And yeah, I hope from this video you know that even if you had a situation like that, solutions are available for you, and there are people who actually have skills to help you move forward. Okay, and I'm one of those people, and I would love to help you if you want to move forward with me. Okay, thank you so much